Hello everyone, my name is ZinoFabrik and welcome to the next episode of Minecraft Hardcore on 1.18. In that episode, I want to make a gold farm. Don't forget to like and subscribe to reach 5,000 subscribers as soon as possible. In the previous episode, I remade the Deep Dark City on my hardcore world. If you don't see the video, you have the first link in description. In this episode, I want to start to make a gold farm because I need a lot of golden apple to transform my villagers back in normal villager, get some discount. I made some chests and 2 shulker box, and now I go in Nether to collect some magma cube because I need a lot of magma cube for my gold farm, and I start to collect a lot of magma cube. After some times I collect a lot of more magma cube and I fill up the 2 shulker box and the small part of my inventory. Now I start to prepare the items which I need to break the bedrock. Firstly, I need an obsidian block, and that is the old stuff which I need to break the bedrock. And I go to show you how you can break the bedrock. After some times, finally I found the bedrock block which is on layer 127. That's very important to be on level 127. Now I need some ladders to climb up to the top. I place the ladders and that is enough. And that's exactly enough. Now I need some ender pearls to climb up to the bedrock, and now it's very important to make exactly that, and you are above the bed. That was the old stuff we need to make, and now we need to activate that and to spawn very fast here with that, and we broke the bedrock. And that's a very good technique how you can break the bedrock. And I start to make a very high pillar of quartz. After some times I finished to make that very high pillar of quartz with leather on that. I have 2 shulker boxes with magma cube in my inventory and a lot of glass, and I think that's enough to start to make the first layer. After some times I finished to make a little outline of the first layer of magma cube where the zombified piglin will spawn. When I collect magma cube, accidentally I found a piece of ancient debris and I collect that very fast. After some times I got a full shulker box of magma cube and now I go back to work on the gold farm. After a very long time I finished to make the platform number 3. I need to make one more platform and I finished to make the platform where I spawn the zombified piglin. After a long time I finished to place the old magma cube I need to that farm. And now I need a lot of glass to complete that area and a lot of glass to place above this layer to don't spawn any guest. I collect the old sand I have and I place that to smelt. After that I start to collect some coal because it's probably the coal which is in the furnace is not enough. After I gather a lot of glass, start to place the glass above the magma cube layer because I don't want to have more problem with the guest. I work hard and after some times I finished to make 75% of the glass top of the mob farm. When I arrive in the overworld I go to the desert to collect sand. After a little bit time I found the desert and I start to collect sand. After I fill up the shulker box with sand and a big part of my inventory, I decided that's the time to go home. When I arrive home, I place a lot of sand to smelt. I collect that glass and now I have 8 stack and 4 glass. After some times we finished to make the anti-glass spawning system. And now we start to make the giant glass platform from the middle of the farm. After some times I finished to make 25% of the glass platform and now I need to go home to get more glass. I took a lot of more glass and I go back to place that, and I hope that's enough. My ore glass and I'm very close to complete the half of the platform. After that I place 8 or 7 coal in each furnace, and after that I place my old sand to smelt. And now I made a lot of grindstone because I need in the future for the gold farm, and I took my ore iron because I need iron for hoppers, and I make a lot of hoppers. And now I start to collect my ore glass to see how much glass I have. I start to count some birchwood because I need birch trapdoors. I collect my ore glass and I have an entire shulker box of glass. Now I go back in Nether to finish the gold farm. And now I start to work on that part of the farm where I will kill the zombified piglin. I make a big part of the AFK point and the killing system, and now I realize that I forgot a lot of stuff and I need to go back to home. After I took a lot of stuff, I go back in Nether. And now I start to work a little bit on the collection system. I place a rail here, a minecart with hopper above that, and now I need to I broke the rail. Now I activate the piston And here I have a collection system. After I place here 20 minecart, I go here, I broke the rail and I finish to make the entity cramming system. And I need to make 4 entity cramming system. And I finish to make the entity cramming system. Now I continue to work on the AFK point. I finished to make a big part of the AFK point. And now I need to couch a zombie fight piglin and to place that here. I go with that rail to the zombie fight piglins. And that was so easy. And I give the name Zino to that. Now I finish to place zombie fight piglin. And after some time, now I can say that I finish the gold farm. I remove that rail. I need to open that trapdoors. To activate that farm, I need some snowball to hit the zombie fight piglin, but because I don't have any snowball here, I hit directly with my hand. And now the farm are start working. And the farm are work perfectly, and I need to get a lot of XP. And now I get a lot of XP very easy, and I get gold and gold nuggets. And I can repair my all items very easy. I work a lot of time on that farm, but finally I finished to make that, and that's work perfect, and I get a lot of XP. I'm very curious to see how many gold I get in that few minutes. A single gold ingot, but I got gold nuggets. In my crafting table because I want to craft some ladders so I can go up. After a short time I get 17 gold ingot and a lot of nuggets. Make level 80. After I work on a lot of other projects, I decided me to go back to the gold farm because I need to make a sorting system for the gold, gold nugget and rotten flesh. Firstly, I took a lot of iron and I go to my super smelter to do some chests because I think here I have a lot of chests. I have 23 chests and I decided me to make a little bit more. I arrived to the gold farm with a lot of materials and I start to work on the future storage system. After some time I finished to make a structure with hoppers and now I start to work on the sorting system. And after a little bit time I finished to make the first sorter. I place the filter block and here I want to get gold nugget, but unfortunately I don't have any gold nugget on my inventory. Now I place a double chest here. I finished to make that very basic sorter. And now I start to try the system, and in meantime I repair my all items. Little bit AFK here and I'm very curious to see how I worked my sorting system, and I get some gold nugget here. Here I need to go to the ingot, but unfortunately the ingot are very rare and I got only 9 ingot here, 10 ingot here, and the rotten flesh are gonna here. After that the unsortable item are gonna here, and that's the chest what I need to empty. For that in the future I will make a system which will I destroy the items. I stay a little bit more here and I'm very curious to see how many items I got in 5 minutes. In 2 or 3 minutes I got a lot of gold nugget, and I'm very curious to see 16 gold ingot and a lot of rotten flesh. That farm are very efficient, but I'm curious to see how many sword I get here. A lot of sword, and I need to empty that chest. In the previous episode I remake the Deep Dark City on my hardcore world. If you don't see the video, you have the first link in description. In the next episode I will make the slime farm, so subscribe to be the first who see that. I was ZinoFabrik, that was the episode, and I wish you a legendary day.